Good day, good morning, good night, good evening. This is day 7 from 10 days with Jesus, and today he has the issue of messaging, sending messages. He's talking today about WhatsApp. No, I don't know. I surrender and see what he has to say. Yes, this is already day 7. The time is flying, and I hope you learned a little bit, or at least some things get back into your memory. We are talking today about messaging. Everybody of you does send messages every day. This is the huge era of messages. People don't get enough from messages. They are waiting for messages. They are sending messages. They watch news over and over and look for the newest news. And everything that is older than one day is very, very old. So one thing is that your time speeded up so fast. Everything is pam, 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 now, 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 now. If ever you were talking about a now, this is the now of the now. You live in a super realistic, super fast now. You can be everywhere over this planet in a fast speed, and if you want to hear something of the other part of the world, this is only a mouse click and you are there. So now what does that mean, that we are sending another messages into this world, and messages that you probably already know. So why is in such a speed things coming up again and again and again, circling to each other, around each other, and then find a place in this brain or in that brain? It is almost as if all those millions and billions of messages are desperately trying to find a brain. So we are glad that you give us some place in your brain, and that your overfull brain still have a little capacity for our words that we are speaking to you. Okay, now you might think this message is about plug off your phones and delete all your news messages systems and go back into the fields where you talk with nobody and no one anymore. Now, we don't want to reverse your modern world, because your modern world is also full of things that you achieved, like you are burning no witches anymore, or school education is available for more children than ever on this planet. We don't want to throw the child out with the bath. We would, excuse me, a little interference, so we have to allow that. Okay, so with all these millions of messages, what happens in your head? In your head is like an energy boost, energy ping, 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 like a mass shooting. You have day by day a mass shooting in your head with informations. You cannot handle that, or you are often be driven away from the stream of messages. You are leaded in a stream of messages. You are taking your awareness away from what's really going on. So we don't relate to conspiracy theories, but some of them have a truth background. My dear, you that you are listening, you have already a bigger consciousness. You have already read a lot. And you are one of those super aware beings. What we would like you to do is, on an everyday basis, see the precious intent behind the messages. See where they come from and see which feeling do they give you. So when in old times people got a letter, they were so happy, and before they opened it, they were carefully watching about the stamp. Where did this stamp come from? Which figure does it have? Does it have Queen Elizabeth? Or does it have a new tower that is built in Thailand? Did it come from a holiday place? Or does it come from an important agency, from an office? And they studied carefully the background and the front. Was it written with a hand? How does it smell, this letter? And every message was so precious, so precious. And the people were curious. They didn't have enough messages. They were dependent on people who play on a middle-aged instrument like a guitar and singing them news, and half of them were wrong anyway. Half of them were exaggerated or made more dangerous sounding so that the messenger gets more attention to sell his products. So all during this time, this messaging is nothing new. But in this time and frequency, there is a bombardment going on, and we want you to be aware of that. So please take your time during a day and read down carefully what you really want to know, what is really necessary for your brain. What is your soul longing for? And what do you want more of? Of whom do you want to get news? Who is important for your soul? Who is uplifting for your existence? How do the messages smell when they reach you? Are they written carefully with a lot of love and appreciation? Or are they just an endless bam, 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 bam to shoot them on your mind to bring you in certain directions? Many messages keep a value, so please do not miss those that are meant for you. Be aware which messages you like to have and put the others aside. Free yourself from the trash. Free yourself from being pulled into directions you have no meaning to go. So you liberate your mind from mass medias and from distraction companies and from agendas that are not in your highest interest. This message we are sending to you is a loving one, and we would love to inspire all the love that you already have and want to increase the multidimensional love abilities you have and the potentials. If you are confused of too many spiritual guides, if you are overwhelmed from too much ways how to reach the ascension, the enlightenment, then take a day, then take a moment to listen into yourself to see what is that you respond with. You feel clearly with what you respond, and only this is meant for you. And there is only one teacher by a time, one message by a time, one content by a time that you can absorb. Watch your beautiful brains, watch your beautiful minds, and with what you feed and nurture them. Information can be nurturing. So many messages are sent to you. Listen carefully. And one day there will be messages from the Divine sent to you that you should give to somebody else who can't hear them. There are so many helpful advices for you, so many beautiful ideas to make your life to a valuable, successful, joyful place. So we would love to keep your mind free for a little corner that we can place our informations. Hold the space free for the messages that really lift you up. You had thousands of incarnations. Not each way is right for you, but you who are incarnated now and you who are listening right now, you have enough experience. Your oversoul is proud of so much experience. You do not have to know everything all in all at once. Be careful with your informations you get, and don't leave them all inside the house. Say stop, send them away. You have the authority about your being and your moment, your time, and the house of yourself. In your meditations, in your silent moments, in your lightful moments, you get messages from us, and you decide if they are useful for you or right not now at the time. If you align with us, you get beautiful messages, and sometimes we send messages to you that are for somebody else, and you will be the messenger of the messages. You will be the bringer of the divine advice. And if you are anxious or fearful about what to tell the others. And if those beings are not wise and not able to listen now, then put it in a little gift box. And this is a magical trick. Tell them, this night I dreamt this and that. I was dreaming that there is a pub on the corner where you meet somebody that is good for you. But it was only a dream. But if the person you tell this dream responds to it, then probably you gave him a precious advice from spirit. You all are on the leading edge, and you all are made for direct contact to spirit, and you all are able to hear me. You all are able to hear your guides and spirits and angels. So use this system in a hygienic way. Be the householder, be the housewife, and see what's beneficial and what has to stay outside, as there's too much trash, too much addiction, too much confusing and contradicting messages around. Keep your house clean, align with us, and one day you will be the messenger. We love you so dearly, and you are so very much needed in these confused times, in these times of contradiction and emotional wars and information wars and all Excuse us, sometimes interferences come and the flow comes to an end. We must be patient, but you heard us. We brought our message for today, and you, my dears, are very much loved beings. Be careful with what we are bringing to you, and if you open your eyes and close your eyes and open them again, then probably in this speedy little moment we did send a message just for you and only for you and nobody else. This will be our gift for today. Just listen. Yes, this was day 7, and my message to you, and I still don't want this. Okay, if you want to have a channel session, or if you want to meet me on the 8th of December in London, go to my homepage spiritsofanagritta.com and leave me a message. And I will also have a retreat next year in May 18th to 24th on the beautiful River of Rhine. We also have a galactical news show called The Spirits of Ananda with Ken Berenson. And yeah, I would be happy if you join in this or that. Everything is fine for me. Okay, see you tomorrow when it's day number 8 and I don't know what we are talking about then. Okay, bye bye.